Hi collective, it's Shana. Y'all, let's get a quick energy check-in for Monday, September 1st, 2025, okay? All right, and happy Labor Day to those who are celebrating, okay? All right, let's go. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe, Ashe collective. All right, collective, let's go. Archangel Michael, show me. What is the situation for today? Current energy. Child warrior, okay. Show me the obstacle. Thank you. Okay, we got the proverbial white man back, collective. That's the obstacle. Show me the spiritual advice. Y'all got too much water. Oh my, what the hell's going on? Came out with H3ll collective. Okay? What the hell? How do I get this off here? Oh my goodness. Alright, collective, with H3ll, okay? And it's funny, I did a reading for myself yesterday with the Ancestor deck, right? And what card? Papalapis jumped out again, okay? Because Papalapis came out in one of the other readings, okay? And what else came out? Your emotions are affecting the sun, right? And I was having an emotional moment yesterday. I was able to cry, maybe like possibly an ounce of tears, possibly, collective. I believe it may have been at least a good ounce, okay? And it made me feel good to get those tears out, right? Yeah, so something's going on, collective. Been doing like some self-assessments and different things. Yeah, let's go. Divine outcome. High spiritual crimes, collective. This is going to be an interesting week, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have collective. The Walking Dead, okay? I feel like a lot of people are purging in some way, some fashion, okay? In some way. Could be emotional, if nothing else. Collective, give me I'm going to pause because it's my sinuses. Give me a second, please. Thanks, collective. Yeah, something's going to happen with the sun, y'all, okay? Because I was asking, when I was doing that reading, it was just the Ancestor Speaks reading, right? Deck read for me. And I was asking, just saying, I'm tired, I'm just tired of these people doing all this mean, evil stuff to me, collective, and them getting away with it. I want these people brought to justice. I want people captured. Whatever they're going to do to these people, I want it done, collective. I want it done. And it doesn't make me mean. It doesn't make me selfish, okay? I really don't care what people think about me based on what I want, based on what I've been through, okay? I really don't care, okay? But, yeah, Papalapis, he came out once again at the end for my outcome, right? And he, at the bottom of it, or somewhere right by it, was like your emotions are affecting the sun, or collective. So that's how I'm going to contribute mines, with my emotions, okay? I'm going to freely express my emotions. Let them flow okay? So it can do what it do, collective, okay? All right. All right, so we have the Walking Dead collective. I can't even say it, okay? The Walking Dead, okay? This is what this reading is about. This should be really quick. Moving over the divine outcome. The spiritual advice. The obstacle, okay? Now we have the situation collective. Something about these child warriors, okay? They're going to leave these babies alone, okay? And they're going to leave me alone, collective. And they're going to leave you alone. Let's go. These Walking Dead. Collective, something going on with the notifications, okay? Maybe I got another alarm coming up. Let me see. Oh, yeah, let me stop that one now. Okay? All right, but there's ever-flowing prosperity, collective, for these child warriors. How beautiful. Because it seems like they just never stop fighting. Because they never stop coming for it. And us. They never stop, collective. This Walking Dead, I guess that's what the Walking Dead do. We got to figure out how to make them stop, collective. Wow, we saw this card for the inheritance reading, collective. Maybe somebody got their justice over the weekend, right? Because most high priests and high priestesses, unless we really hear about it, you know, at a major level, they're probably not going to say, hey, I just got justice, okay? So we're going to have to read in between the lines. Read the handwriting on the wall, collective. Somebody's getting justice in a major way, which means some others of us will begin, okay? It says, when one high priest / priestess gets justice, it will create a domino effect. All right. For child warrior, I believe, right? Or no, I just saw it at the bottom. All right, let's get... Show me this ever-flowing prosperity. What is that about? This might be like a part of the Inheritance Read Collective because I just posted a funny little, reposted a funny little baby parody or something, collective. Check it out on the community or the post tabs, right? And it reminded me of our inheritance update, okay? All right. But show me, what is this ever-flowing prosperity? Thank you. El Dorado Collective. I don't know how much clearer you can get than that. And this card fell out here on The Walking Dead so nicely and so gently. We're going to leave it right there, okay? El Dorado Collective, I'm telling you, somebody about to get what's owed to them, okay? Or somebody's. Ever-flowing prosperity clarified by El Dorado. Like the City of Gold Collective? Come on, collective. That's what my abuser, one of my, was sexually harassed, forgive me, collective, at work one day on the job. I had just met the man that night, collective. I was working overnight. And he got a really egregious sexual harassment in. Within less than... I'm thinking maybe 20 minutes, collective, maybe 30 minutes. I could be stretching it, maybe 40 minutes, collective. And the man showed me his man part on his phone, collective. I don't know, I invoked some of the strangest responses in people, collective. And it seems that regardless, no matter what they do, it seems people always find a way. Whatever they do towards me, find a way to point the finger at me and make me the guilty one, collective. I don't understand, collective. It's like I'm in the... I built a wonderful alliance with Mother Earth, okay? And it's like we know each other from another place, okay? But I feel like... So it's not Mother Earth, okay? But I feel like I'm on a strange planet sometimes, collective. I'm just with strange people. Okay? I'm sure as starseeds we feel like this often. Yeah. Okay, but I digress, collective. There's gold, okay? Someone's getting a lot of gold, collective. A lot of wealth, okay? And when one someone gets it, many others are going to get theirs, okay? It's going to be a domino effect. Child warrior. This is like the golden child, collective, okay? And excuse me, collective. It's this. I got a lot of allergy. Excuse me, collective. Okay, so forgive me. I'm gonna have to pause again to get my nose all fixed up. I'm waiting. Okay. Okay. Thank you. That's relief. I feel like there's some sort of relief coming. Okay. But ever-flowing prosperity. We have El Dorado. Okay, and then we have Anna, collective. All right. Somebody about to get their stuff, collective, real soon. Could be today or this week. Why is Anna here? Looks like to me Anna has someone's gold or someone's prosperity. Or Anna, they're talking about you. And you're going to get what's coming in terms of your wealth and abundance, okay? Show me, Anna. Why is that here? It's too late for the enemy, Anna, okay? Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully you're not working with the enemy, collective. Anna, looks like Anna's gripped in fear, okay? Someone's gripped in fear regarding Anna, okay? And we have Rashid as well. This name used to come out a lot in the past, okay? Okay? I feel like there's justice coming. It says, is there no justice for me? Okay? Someone's asking that question. They waited a long time, I feel. Y'all, let me pause. I got to blow my nose, okay? Forgive me. Thank you, collective. Okay. Let's figure something out real quick. Somebody's definitely getting justice, collective. I just put this card down. Is there no justice for me? Let's put it here. Okay? Then under it, it says, they never thought the day would come that you would receive justice, collective. Somebody's getting justice possibly today. Whatever justice looks like for you. Okay? Let's see. Why are these people or whoever gripped in fear? Why are they gripped in fear? I put too much water on this thing. Something's current energy. Let me get this El Dorado. What is El Dorado? Show me that. Where is it as well? We need to find out. We need to find out where this El Dorado is, collective. Collective, I know where that is. It's with this fake twin that stole your money, collective. Collective, I don't know. Maybe they've taken the twin, the fake twin, or the fallen twin to hell already. And he took the wealth with him there. Okay, they're just going to call you and say, come on, and pick it up, okay? Pick it up, collective, like that video. Pick it up. That's the funniest shit I had heard. When that whoever screamed, pick it up, collective, every time I say it to myself, I laugh, okay? Oh my goodness. How did this person get out here? Is this twin? Because I think in the past, whenever that Mosnar or some twin reference comes out, this little bashful card just sneaks its little way out there, collective. You saw how I didn't even see the card come out there. Somebody's going to get a visit. Somebody's twin wants to visit them, or somebody's fallen twin wants to visit, collective. There's something. Or wherever this fallen twin goes, the real twin is. I don't know what the hell's going on, okay? Or whoever this person is. But they're bashful. They're bashful, collective. Okay? Let's see where this is going. I don't forget what the hell I was asked. Oh, Mosnar. Look, it fell out on that Mosnar. Let's get the bottom card, collective. We have Carl. Okay? I don't know what these people are up to, collective. Just watch your back and watch your gold, okay? Watch your gold. Watch your wealth. Mosnar. What does this person want, Archangel Michael? Solo dolo. Maybe they coming in on their own. They trying to act like, oh, I'm working on my own now, collective. Don't believe these people. They're liars. Yeah, they're lying, collective. This is why, once again, your enemies are hellbound while being gang stalked by hellhounds, okay? So the same way that they gang stalk you, okay? Now, the Walking Dead, we're going to call them, okay? They're being gang stalked by hellhounds, collective. At least you had so-called people with faces coming for you, okay? They have hellhounds coming for them, collective. I'm getting like they can't sleep at night, collective, okay? And them hellhounds coming at them in their sleep is what I'm getting, okay? All right, let's see. We'll deal with you, bashful one, in just a minute. This is the one gripped in fear, maybe, but let's see. Gripped in fear. This scheme, collective, that your so-called twin, they just felt so confident that they could pull off. Let's figure out what the scheme is, collective. It's stealing from you, collective. Something about your home. Scheme to steal your tidy home. These people don't realize that they're going to have to really give this home back, as far as my case, collective, okay? They're going to blow this, son, okay? They're going to blow it, collective, and I'm going to laugh, okay? But they're going to blow this, son, I'm telling you. All this over a fucking home, collective, okay? And there's a lot more that these people owe me. But this fucking home, collective, everybody got to get fucked up over this home, okay? I'm telling you. It don't make sense. Because, y'all, let me pause one more time. It's my sinuses, y'all. All right, collective, it's something about this home, okay? In my case, as well as maybe many of you, okay? There's some very important significance to this home. Okay, and it's not that I feel I would live in this home, because these people have lived in this home, okay? I don't know. I have to really assess this situation once I realize or discover where it is, okay? But they're going to force these people to give this home back. I don't know what it is about this home, okay? But a lot of people are going to get hurt based on this home. Okay, collective. Maybe they've been in a long time, and I don't know what it is, okay? Yeah, I don't know. Show me. Show me this, what was it, gripped in fear? I don't know, what the hell was it, the gripped in fear? Capitulate, collective. They don't want to give it back, but they're going to have to, collective. There's something about this home, okay? It says yield, surrender, submit, succumb, give up, okay? I know for me, right, and I'm sure many of you, right, your ancestors have left this for you, okay, to make things easier for you, okay? And there's no reason, collective, for me. You know, I work hard, okay? A lot of people don't see it because I'm a homebody, okay? But I work really hard, collective, okay? And I've always been that way. And with all the hard work that I've done, I don't receive the proper, return for it. I never have. Never have, collective. Okay? And one of the things that's very important for me is my home life. Okay? And my ancestors, they've done this for me as a gift for me. Okay? For all of the good things, as well as you, collective. Okay? As star seeds. All of the good things and divine beings and good people, right? All of the good things that we do for others. You know, what better gift could your ancestors and your spirit team give you than a place to lay your head at night, collective, where you don't have to worry. Okay? So this is why people, collective, people gonna go. People gonna get hurt for this, collective, okay? And people are already getting hurt because of this home, collective. Really bad, real hurt. I mean, like, real hurt, okay? And they're angry at me, and they're angry at you for it. But it's their own fault. It's their own fault, collective. Oh, that was capitulate that fell out on the Walking Dead. Okay, they're gonna have to surrender. They're going to have to submit and give it up. But collective, I don't think they're going to do it willingly. Confirmation, they're not going to do it willingly. I think they just want to blow the sun anyway, collective. They going to do it. They got to do it, okay? Because there's a purpose. But they going to do it. I don't know. They might do it sooner. They might be more violent about it, okay? Because they playing stupid games and shit. They acting like they got some kind of authority when they don't, collective. Okay? Show me this bashful. I almost forgot about you. Show me this bashful. What is this about? What is this bashful, collective? And in that other read, this bashful's a cat too, collective. In the inheritance read, okay? All those cats in there. Why is bashful here? Collective, it keeps falling out here on this Walking Dead, collective. Somebody, maybe they're talking to this twin to make a change. This is the second reference here, okay? It says it's too late for the rest of them. But you got a chance to make a change. So Mosnar, maybe they're talking to you, Mosnar, okay? Maybe. What was that, clarify? Oh, bashful. Okay, he's got something to say, collective. What you got to say, Mosnar? Why won't he love me? Maybe he's saying, why won't you love me, collective? And they're bashful. Okay, come on, Mosnar. What else you got to say? Hopefully you're going to say you're going to give me back my home, Mosnar. Okay? But they have to rip it out of your hands, Mosnar. Okay, let's go. Okay, maybe they're giving you a frequency for healing, Mosnar. Okay, let me give you a quick ring on that one. Maybe this will help you. I don't know if you're able to get to a 432 frequency right now. Where is mine? Give me 1 second, Mosnar. I think this is important. Okay, this is for Mosnar and anyone else who needs this 432 hertz. Okay? Let me put it close to the mic. I should. All right. Hopefully that helps. Okay, for anyone who needed that in any way. Okay. All right. All right. But yeah, Mosnar's bashful. They want to know why won't you love them, collective. There's something about 432 hertz. Okay. Collective. I'm telling you, the sun's gonna blow. Okay. Even because I know my emotions, I've said this in the past, I know my emotions affect the sun. I know when I have certain emotional periods, right? Or intense moments, right? I know that in the past I've seen situations happen with the sun where there's been sun alerts come out, collective, okay? Or, yeah, okay, so it's not just me, it's many of us. But there's something about the sun, I don't know, maybe 432 hertz with solar maximum in the reverse. Maybe this can help temper down the flares. I don't know, collective. There's some combination with these two, okay? But Mosnar, they're asking you if you want to make a change, okay? And if you do, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you will, but for your own sake and your own good and well-being. Okay, let's go. Why is solar maximum here in the reverse? Show me that. Collective, they keep falling out here on the Walking Dead. Okay, I feel like this sun is a way to address this whole Walking Dead situation, okay? Because there's too many. There's too many to address one by one, okay? The most effective and efficient way of dealing with this Walking Dead would be in a more of a mass type way, okay? Collective, I hope I'm making sense. Solar maximum in the reverse, trying to secretly leave the country. Mosnar, come on. Where are you trying to go, Mosnar? Are you trying to take the home with you or the home's out of the country? Let's see. They're trying to get to the home. Mosnar's the hitman, one of them, collective. Okay, so this fake twin possibly in your life, they were one of the hitmen sent in, okay? Okay, and they've got to go. They're in the reverse. They're secretly trying to leave the country, and they're bashful about it, collective. They don't want to be seen, okay? Okay, because I feel like they know that you're mastering yourself, and they can't come back. So now they just got to go away. They got to run away, scurry away, collective. Okay? Like vermin. They're trying to scurry away. Let's go. It says, you know you have achieved mastery when you look in the mirror and say, I love you. And your reflection says, I love you back, collective. I feel like many of us are getting to this place, okay? But I do feel like they're asking this twin and these fake people in your lives, some of them, to do the right thing, okay? But I don't think they're going to do it. They're going to try to run away. Excuse me, collective. Archangel Michael, where's this person going? Or where are they trying to go? Please. They're having a temper tantrum. That they couldn't hit you, they couldn't get you, right? And now they're like the Walking Dead, collective. I don't know. Maybe they got a hit on their head, collective, now. Angry because I honor my masculine energy, okay? I don't know. Where are they going? Maybe they're going to a place where there's a bunch of masculines. I don't know. Show me. Where are they going? Somewhere where they can, a whole bunch of men can aim. Maybe they're going to like a misogynistic group or somewhere, okay? Somewhere where there's misogynists. That's what I'm getting. I asked where they're going, right? And there's temper tantrum and this right here, okay? Something. Archangel Michael, why are they leaving? Because time is up, collective. That's why they're leaving, okay? That's why. If you can't see it, let me show you. They're leaving because time is up. Something about these 47 chromosomes, okay? I feel like there's some sort of mutation, some sort of mutation from the norm, okay? And this came out in another read, I believe, with a sister, okay? A sister of mine. So there's something wrong with these people, collective. I think you know that, but I think they're speaking to something more specific going on, okay? What is this? Why does this 47 chromosomes keep coming out? This could also be speaking of that 47 with the, what is it? Pythagorean theorem, so to speak, right? I always get secret society with that number. But that also adds up to the number 11 as well, okay? Okay, let's go. Show me. There's 47 chromosomes, and we're going to move on, collective, because I don't want to make this long. This is already too long. I don't know how it got this long, okay? Keep going. You're at the precipice. Danger, defeat. I feel like you're about to defeat someone, these people in your life. The judge, collective. Something wrong with this judge. I think they're talking about this judge. Maybe this could be the secret society that they're all in, though. But there's something wrong with this judge, okay? Quasar, pull, hold, trap, release, extreme luminous core, emitting electromagnetic radiation, AGN, black, hole, wither, AGN, black hole with energetic jets. I don't know why I wrote that, collective. Haploid, a single set of unpaired chromosomes. It's something about somebody's DNA, collective. Something, I'm getting like something wrong with this judge, okay? Show me. Give me a name for this judge. This is the judge that helped them to steal your property. Collective, get the hell out of here, okay? The judge, because I know somebody's passed over this weekend. Some of these people who've been stealing from you, okay? My condolences to anyone who's lost anyone, okay? But I know there's several, I don't know, it could be several passings for the people who've been stealing this weekend. That's why we had The Walking Dead. All right, and for this judge, I asked, who is it? Okay, or a name or whatever, right? And they've got cardiac arrest, okay? Bottom of the deck, judge. They angry because the Most High loves you, okay? A lot of them angry, collective, because they look at us like we stupid and shit. Okay, and as earth angels, we express ourselves very differently than other people, okay? And as star seeds, okay? And they like to mock us. I know they like to mock me, collective, and make fun of me like, oh, she's so stupid. Oh, she talks stupid. Oh, she walks stupid. Oh, she looks stupid. That's what they think, collective, okay? And then they turn around, and every time they try to do something to me, they be getting that ass mollywopped, okay? So it's like, what the fuck? Yeah. So they don't like me. They don't like me, collective. But it don't make a difference, collective. I ain't doing this shit, collective. Papa Lapis is here. Collective, show me. Why is this here? Who's this judge? Is that the disc jockey? Or this might be like roll call, collective, but they're not putting the names out like they usually do. They're just putting the titles, okay, and the roles. We got the disc jockey, we got judge, we got the cardiac arrest, we got Mosnar, which is the fake twin, okay? I don't know if we had family yet. We'll see. Let's see. 7th house, collective. This marriage, contracts, romantic partners, business partners, life-changing partnerships. Okay, so I believe with my so-called twin, he had a relationship with this judge. I don't know who this judge is, okay? And I know he could have had a relationship with a disc jockey. Collective, forgive me. Especially if they're transgender, okay? Excuse me, collective. Let me pause again. Yeah, collective, thank you. But yeah, I recall one time, because maybe like a couple weeks prior to this particular incident, and it's nothing big, right? But I recall asking him, because something happened, and I asked him, I'm like, do you like men, right? And he got all, his eyes got all buck wide, which let me know he was lying, I believe, right? But yeah, he was lying. But I didn't realize it at that point fully, but I suspected it, right? And, I was just letting him know that, hey, it's okay. Just please don't lie to me about that. If that's, your thing, I have a right to know, right? And he denied it, right? But then, like, shortly after that, maybe a couple weeks after that, because at first I kept saying, and I said, oh, let me stop. That's disrespectful, right? If he's saying that, no, he's not into that, right? And then maybe like a week later, right? Because we weren't, at that point, we weren't really doing anything because he snuck out. Okay, we're not even going to talk about that part, collective. But look, he would tell me, he would say things. I don't know if he was high or something, because every now and then he'd act like he didn't get high, but I felt like he was high, like off of coke or something, right, collective? But he came in and said, he would start making references how, he was like, how he be doing, right? Like he'll go around his home guys, I don't know what the hell he called them, right? And he'll go and he'll be like, hey, I want this. Or give me this, give me that, right? And he was showing me all his jewelry and stuff, right? Like necklaces and rings and stuff. And I look like, I'm thinking like, that's strange to me, right? What big home guys and big strong guys are going to be giving their homeboy earrings and, not earrings, he didn't wear earrings, but watches and necklaces and shit. And bracelets, collective. Who the hell does that? Is that what guys do? Big strong guys? I don't think so, collective. Okay, so that was one of the last, getting close to the last time when we just stopped talking at all, right? But yeah, I thought that was quite interesting. Okay, so it's like I know he was. Now I know, collective, fully that yes, my suspicions was right. That this man was going around town like a quid pro quo, I don't know, collective, okay? Jewelry, money, whatever, for sex, okay? And then the fact that I outed him to him about the fact that I knew or suspected he was gay, right? Or bisexual. And they went on a rampage, collective. They called me everything in the book but a child of the Creator, okay? Everything. They went on my job. They've gone all throughout my neighborhood. They've gone throughout the family collective. And they've even tried to implant it in my own thoughts, okay? If they could, they would, okay? Yeah. But they did everything they could. Governments and all collective. I just, it's just so disgusting. It makes me feel disgusting to even be associated with people like this collective. Okay, so I know there has to be something done. And that's why the sun is out here collective. Because the ancestors are like, no, they put us here for a reason. They put us here for a time like this collective. And they're not going to allow these nasty things, judge or whatever the hell their titles are, okay? They're not going to allow them to do this, okay? And run you off the planet and steal your own shit. No, they're not going to allow that. Okay. Can we get a name for this judge? Okay, or maybe it's not important. Show me this cardiac arrest. Let's get one on that one, collective. Forgive me. They're the Walking Dead collective. What difference does it make? Oh, this is why. For messing with you, collective, and helping these people steal your home, which was designed to help you to continue on with your work. Okay, so they've delayed things. Don't worry. But you're going to get it all back. Okay? This is why. For messing with you, collective. This highly gifted child. Highly gifted, melanated child, just like the picture, collective. Okay? And we can't get more specific than that. Thank you so very much, ancestors. Forgive me, collective, for just running on in this reading, okay? Yo, I'm about to sneeze again. I gotta hurry and get out of here, okay? Excuse me. Show me this disc jockey, please. Maybe, I often thought that maybe he too, this dawned on me the other day, he's the transgender collective Mosnar, possibly. He probably secretly dresses up like a woman and nobody would know because he probably dresses up real good, right? And then he goes and he could be one of the strippers as well, collective. But he keeps a mask on or something. And my stomach just growled. It's a confirmation. Show me this disc jockey. Show me. Subtle energy healer. Telltale Heart collective. I feel like this is what this lunatic does. I know this is, I don't know, but this is what I suspect about this Mosnar, that he is collective. I believe he strangles people too. Okay? There's a reason why I'm saying that, okay? We're going to get into it. But look, something about these energy healers, okay? And he really wanted me. He really wanted me, but he knows I'm smarter than him, and that's eating him up inside, collective. And most of the people he's coming for are smarter than him, but everybody hasn't activated. Show me this subtle energy healer. We're going to get this, because this is a oofer. Okay, for sure. He know I know it. Graduation time. They don't want you to graduate, because you've been these child warriors since you were children. Highly gifted Watoto. He's working for the man collective, the so-called man. And I saw when I was shuffling, I saw a black on black crime collective. And I knew it was there because I can feel it. Sometimes that's why they always keep telling me, and readers don't. You know, some stuff you have to temper, right? But some stuff you're getting a feeling about, say it. Because the reason you're getting the feeling is because it's there. It's right there in your proximity. And it's about to come out, collective, okay? All right. Show me this telltale heart. I know what this is. He's an oofer, for sure. I'm telling you. He's got mental issues. I know it. The Emerald Tablets, collective. What the hell? Houston, we have a problem. I feel like this person has not lived according to the divine principles. And Dolph is here to whip that ass. Okay? And they were working with your fake friends and co-workers. Show me the Emerald Tablets. What are you trying to say here? They're oofer. And he likes hurting women. Your assumption is correct. They're an oofer collective. Klein. This might be one of the people that this fake twin or your twin's been working with. Maybe this is one of the elite names. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Show me this Klein and we're going to move on. They've been working with the proverbial white man to commit black on black crime like a little punk collective. Collective, okay? Dog walkers collective, okay? Dog walkers, okay? Somebody's walking the dog. Somebody's a dog walker. Yeah. Oh, they about to get walked like a dog collective. Okay, we got Darth Vader. The dark side, pure melanin, pineal activation, hidden powers, light from dark. Definitely about melanin, a collective, in black on black. Okay? Show me. Climb. Retreat. Dive deep, collective. This person might be on a retreat somewhere. Maybe they're snorkeling or diving. Okay, why is this important? If the cephalopod come out collective, we're going to cut the video short, okay? Show me. Why? Yancey Klein, maybe? Bottom of the deck? McQueen, okay? Another roll call. As well as a role character call, collective. What's this dive deep? So deep dive. That one came out there. Carl Collective. Okay, that name was out here before. I feel like they're just calling out some of these Walking Dead, okay? If it's your name, put it where it goes, okay? Project Looking Glass. I feel like based on this, they've been watching you, trying to see into the future. I bet they ain't see this though, collective. Fire and brimstone is their sentence, collective, with their sun. Okay, let's go. Collective, they gonna clean things up with the sun. That's what I'm getting. That's the easiest and the quickest and the most smartest and effective way to do it, collective, when you have so many people that you have to get. Ancestors coming through like the cleaners. All right, let's go. For all these violations, we have H3ll Pellicoat of women and the feminine collective, okay? Especially in this case, the melanated woman. Okay, but all women. They want to talk about this black on black crime, though. They're going to keep talking about it until it's obliterated, okay? And those who engage in it. Show me this proverbial white man. This is the obstacle. Who is the proverbial white man? That's the freaking obstacle. Because he keeps changing every time we clarify it, collective. Pelly, blow your belly, collective. This is what they got a Pelly's coming for this white man. This might be the proverbial white man in your life that's over there in Honolulu somewhere, collective, or Hawaii, okay? Let me see. Definitely Mother Earth is responding here. They're going to return this wealth. One way or another. Okay, collective? And it's coming like domino effects. Different people. Show me Pelly, blow your belly. When that going to blow? Yeah, I got my sinuses, okay? It's some government people. Collective, I told you I've had the government coming for me. The whole freaking government, okay? It says you are free. You about to see it in the 3D, in the reverse, collective. Okay, there's something over there that they're doing that they don't like. Okay, and I feel like Pelly gonna blow, collective, okay? For this proverbial white man, this toxic couple maybe that's living over there in Hawaii, okay? This is one of the proverbial white men in your life, collective. Show me, who is it? Did I clarify that one? Oh, I think I did. What was it, the other one? No, I clarified Pelly. Show me, who is the proverbial white man in this read? Whoever it is, collective, whoever keep messing with Sarah Bartman effects. Okay, people like that. Because we got H3ll Pellicoat and Sarah Bartman, collective. And that was a similar scenario with Sarah Bartman. I mean, in the sense of having a corrupt man in their life that's like trying to pimp you out, collective. The separation. You're being separated from this proverbial white man, okay? Or they're being separated from you. Sarah Bartman, let's go. New pleasant experiences await, okay? I feel like there's some sort of DNA tie to Sarah Bartman as well, okay, to many of us. Okay, as well as like Henrietta Lackey. Okay, there's some sort of combinations and connections here, collective. Okay, so whoever this toxic couple is, maybe their name is Mr. and Mrs. Smith, okay? Or they could be in the military, because these two were like highly trained, right, in the movie. Show me this toxic couple. It could very well be a military couple, collective. Y'all, I don't know why these cards are coming out here like this, okay? I don't have much cards left. Okay, many. It says the block is hot for this toxic couple, collective. That's possibly over there in Hawaii, okay? We have something as well about Nashville, Tennessee. Maybe they're in Nashville. I don't know. There's some sort of contactee going on, okay? Because we had these corrupt government agents posing, right? Right here with that. And something about cash overflow. Let's see, and we're going to move on. Collective, this video was not supposed to be this long, okay? Show me cash overflow. Mother in the reverse, okay? Let's go. Law enforcement in the upright. Maybe someone, this might be family, right? Or maybe they're talking about the mother in this karmic partnership, right? And I feel like whatever they stole, it's being seen. Show me. I don't know what this one. Giselle Pellico, collective, I'm telling you. Someone's been through an abusive, very abusive situation, marriage or partnership of some sort, collective. And I feel like you're going to get your justice, okay? I know you're going to get it, okay? But I'm saying I feel like it's today, collective, or this week. I hope that is the case for someone and someone's in my collective, okay? If you don't get it that way, you're going to get it through. This is like earth justice collective, okay? With lava and solar flares, you're going to get it, okay? Spiritual advice, X-flare. Collective, I'm telling you, they're going to get these people. It could be this week, very seriously this week. I don't know. Oh no, don't say that, collective. I don't know why I'm getting so harsh and callous these days. Okay, at some level, okay. It's just the jokery, the funnies that come out with it in my mind. I'm not going to say that, okay? It's not appropriate. And I got to go because my sinus is okay. But look, X-flares. With the bottom, the wages for these sins are death. Collective. With the Walking Dead, these people are trying to run, but they're trying to let them know there's nowhere to hide. Maybe they want to run and go hide and just, be removed in secret. Maybe that's a part of it. Because that goes with the ego and pride. They don't want people to see, that they're really not as powerful as they claim, okay? Who's more powerful on the planet than the sun, collective? Okay? Okay. Show me X-flare real quick. Can we get a sound? When is about to happen? Collective. I was getting that for that proverbial white man. This Irishman, okay? Because this came out here before clarifying this proverbial white man, okay? An Irishman is involved. They may have a specific CME X-flare just for this person, okay? Jackson, collective. This could be the name, but I don't think so. I believe this Irishman has been working with a family member, okay? Wafik, okay? The witch. The witch could be this Jackson person, okay? A family member. It says the witch has been stripped of all gifts, okay? Collective, I don't know, collective. I'm waiting for a phone call any moment, okay? Or a knock at the door saying, here's, and all my shit, just the keys, everything. A safe deposit box, documents, whatever I need. It's all going to be sitting right there on my floor, right at the base of my door, in a pile, saying here's for you. Okay, because we don't, collective. These people need to move quickly. They need to move quick, collective, because I'm starting to have a resurgence of my my tears. They've been cut off for so long. Okay? My tears are connected, okay, to this. It could be the tears specifically that are connected to some of the solar activity for us, okay? Because I have emotions, right? But I haven't had tears. I haven't been able to cry. Okay? But let's keep going. They're going to return what they owe you, collective, okay? They're going to need a counselor when it's over with if they make it, right? Or we going to need a counselor, okay? After watching this shit. Okay, go down. All right. Archangel Michael, before we get to close out, any final messages? Y'all, we didn't get a mystery card. Presidential pardon, collective. Maybe this is why. Because someone in another video, they received a presidential pardon, okay? And they were in Aruba or something. Bottom of the deck. High vibrational past life connection. I feel like this is someone's twin too, collective. Like a real one maybe, okay? Not the Mosnar guy. That could be that bashful guy, because I think I said something like that. That Mosnar is trying to come in with the real twin. So your fake twin is trying to come in with the real twin. That's why they both plopped out there at the same time. And the real twin may know it. And they're bashful, collective, and they're trying to sneak in on the low so nobody don't see him. Or her, collective. I don't know. There's something's going on here, okay? With these twins. Did I clarify this? No, show me this presidential pardon. Why is this important? Well, what has this got to do with anything? Collective, I don't know nobody, okay? So I don't know what the hell I need to see this presidential pardon for. I don't know. Let's see. Counselor. This counselor, collective. Dravidians, the untouchables. I feel like someone's been touched. It's in the reverse. Okay. Original people of India. Dalit. Outcast. Seen as lower stratum of societal construct. But we have the name Wafik out here, right? So I feel like that's significant. Maybe Wafik thinks he's a big wig, or she, okay? Maybe that's a toxic couple, okay? And maybe they did get a presidential pardon, okay, that we know nothing about. Bottom of the deck, one more. Now what? Now what is the question? Now what? Come on, show us real quick. What? Now what? Who is this Wafik? Oh my goodness, collective. There's a newborn here. What the hell? Collective. Let's see. Knights of Malta, secret society within the Vatican. Okay, so we definitely have a secret society. And I know that fake Mosnar, he was a part of one. I don't know how in the hell he got in there. Well, I guess they just fill him up with stupid people, collective. I'm telling you. They have to fill these places up with stupid people. Because the ones that are 33-degree Masons, they ain't too fucking bright either, collective, okay? They just know a whole bunch of fucking jargon. But they ain't bright. Okay, so you know they got to get extra stupid people under them in order to use them, okay? Otherwise, they can't use them. Show me. I got a lot of fuckers in my bucket, okay? Yeah. I don't know what this newborn is here, collective, okay? But you interpret that on your own, okay? But they gonna clean house. They about to clean house, okay? Bottom of the deck. Wow, collective. Look at this. This nation will be and is being destroyed for their... And that's not the right way for there, okay? Let me fix that. That's a problem for me, collective. Got to get that as right as I can. All right? For their mistreatment of divine beings, okay? This is what this is. This Walking Dead, their first place in mistreating divine beings, okay? That's an award for you, wicked nations, okay? Divine outcome, high spiritual crimes. Okay, let's see. Dante's Inferno, collective. These people are going to hell. This is primarily what the whole reading's been about. It would have been a quick read if I didn't make so many, commentaries, okay? But yeah. Archangel Michael, I don't have any time cards really, but is this happening this week? Black Mona Lisa, tell me your story, collective. Thank you, Black Mona Lisa. Collective, this is the second time in the second read that the Ascended Masters have come out here in the reverse, okay? It means something, collective. It means that they're here. I do believe this is what I'm getting, okay? It says spiritually enlightened beings, and it could be also be talking about these people in the secret society that have not ascended. It says spiritually enlightened beings that are no longer incarnate on earth act as guides to the living, okay? Black Mona Lisa, rental property. They're stolen property. Maybe they're using your home as a rental property that they stole. Black Mona Lisa, rare breed, collective. That's you. That was what I was going to ask her. What did she want to say? Collective, these people got to pay for this, okay? They knew who you were. They had an idea of who you were, and they did it anyway, collective. All right? They stole from you anyway. It says, Black Mona Lisa, tell me your story being clarified in close proximity right here with rare breed. Dinknesh, a.k.a. Lucy, 3.1 million years old, the oldest woman on the planet in Ethiopia, discovered 1974 or something like that, okay? All right, collective, this is why they're coming for these highly gifted Watoto melanated children, okay? They know who you are. I don't know what they want to do with you, okay, other than use you for energy, okay? But it looks like everybody's going to go that's involved, collective, and the sun is going to do it. Something it could be like a major solar flare or X flare this week or today, collective. I was feeling this yesterday. Oh, because they don't want to pay you what they owe you, collective. They're going to pay up. Okay, and if they don't, they're going to pay up with their lives and their blood and everything they own, okay? And you're still going to get what you owe. I don't know, collective. Maybe some of my property or somebody's property is in Campfield, okay? They keep showing this. Or there's somebody in Campfield that they're coming for, okay? Maybe your so-called twin is in Campfield, okay? It says, please don't tell them what I did. What did they do? Some with Bruce Lee, you the master. These demons are losing their minds. They know their end is near, collective. We must well keep going. Miller. It reminds me of the movie The Predator and the versus Aliens when Sanaa Lathan in there. She was like, Miller, right? She was calling him when he was all caught up in the web of the alien goo. Collective, Miller. Okay, show me. Take off, collective. Let's go. Limited access. Amenthese, collective. These people go into Dante's Inferno we had and the Underworld. And we got this black on black crime, collective. Ain't nobody safe, collective. And we got China, baby. All right, collective. If you like the video, like the video.